Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in, guys. Good morning to all the kaboomers out there. Today, we'll be talking about Bitcoin. Freaking Bullish, says some of these articles, and only a matter of time. I'm going to share some bullish news. The bull run apparently is coming soon to a coin market cap near you. I'll be sharing those articles. But first, let me send a shout out to all my champagne crypto maniac boomers out there in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. We're just warming up this live broadcast. I need you guys touching all the buttons for me: the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Turn all the bells, caress those YouTube buttons. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Let me go ahead and share my screen with the maniacs as the boomers gather here in the box. Today we'll be talking about Bitcoin. It's apparently freaking bullish, says this article here I'm going to be sharing, and another one saying it's only a matter of time. Now, how long is that going to take? Today we'll be discussing that. But first, let me send another shout out to all the kaboomers who are tuning in. Guys, make sure you're touching the buttons. We may be shadow banned out there by the lefties, and it's important that you guys touch all the buttons: the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word and take it upon yourself to make sure you catch champagne in the morning. On the weekdays, I'm usually booming on the live broadcast somewhere around this time. So if you're not getting your notifications, if it's not coming up on your feed, make sure you go over to the page and tune in to the good crypto word. Let's go ahead and get started here. Share my screen with you guys and look at the coin market caps, see how healthy things are looking on this Thursday morning. $210 billion on the market caps worldwide. Bitcoin dominance has remained the same at 53.8. It looks like we're basically where we were at just yesterday after the kaboom that happened Monday morning. Now, CNBC Sunday, they said short Bitcoin. They said short the bits out there. They didn't want you, they didn't want to believe that the thing was going to kaboom, or they may have been pulling a fake out move on us. Usually you should be doing the opposite of the mainstream media, in my opinion. As Lucian has entered the population of the chat box. Good morning, Lucian. Market cap at 210 bill. Bitcoin dominance at 53.8, almost 54, exactly where we were at yesterday. Bitcoin at 65.38, looking healthy. Ethereum at 206. Ripple at 46 cents. Ripple is trash bags. Okay, and they're trying to do something out there. Apparently, they're talking to the Trump administration or whatnot, and apparently the administration is feeling some type of way that China has so much mining power, and I don't like the idea of having Ripple as any alternative. Once you do the research, you find that this coin is not a cryptocurrency, it's not mineable, and it's just a glorified database. It's just another swap out for the Federal Reserve, the funny bunny system out there. I encourage you guys to check out the last video I did, NPCs and the hidden symbolism behind the Wizard of Oz. I should link it down below, but if not, go ahead and check out my page. It's like the second video that I did yesterday, or the first video that I did yesterday before the live stream. Good morning to Main Event, the Steamosauruses. Good morning to Lucian. He says the notifications are not received. I'm not surprised. We already have evidence here that it's difficult to find champagne in the morning. That's why you got to take it upon yourself to tune into the good crypto word. They're not going to serve it to you on a platter. If it's good, it's going to be hard to receive out there. So, you know, tune in, make sure that you take it upon yourself to go ahead and come to my channel and tune into the good word. Somewhere around this time, 10 or 11 in the morning is when we do it. Good morning to the Revolutionist, another sniper, a high-ranking official out of the United Kingdom. Good morning to you, Revolutionist. Today we're talking about Bitcoin is freaking bullish, says some article out there, and another one saying it's only a matter of time. It looks like there's a frenzy out there. Some of the legacy suits are getting excited with the bits, and the more bits out there. Bitcoin Cash at 446, EOS at 541, Stellar at 24 cents, Litecoin at $53. Let me tell you something. What's going on with the lights out here? Gemini listed the lights, and I was expecting to see a little bit more of sunny days here on the Crypto Valley. But Litecoin doesn't seem to gain any weight on the networks out there. Usually you would see a coin spike when there's announcements of a listing there on a major exchange before it dumps. But Litecoin just followed the regular trend and it followed the regular trend. It didn't do anything out of the ordinary out there. And, you know, I would expect it to kind of move on up. But let's see what happens with the lights. Tether's still struggling there at 97 cents. You got Cardano at 7 cents. And Monero at 105, Tron at 2, IOTA at 50, and Dash at 158 as the rest of the boomers are tuning in to the live broadcast. Joey Alex says they're shadow banning you. I'm not getting any notifications. I know, Joey, you know, first people thought I was just, you know, making these things up, guys, but they don't want you to listen to the good crypto word. They don't want you to know the hidden symbolism behind Oz out here. They don't want you tuning in and kabooming with guys like Roger Oliver, a high-ranking sniper out there, with guys like Lucian, like revolutionists out there, like Main Event, and the rest of the boomers worldwide here gaining more crypto weight on the networks out here, ready to kaboom with the best of them. Good morning to Roger Oliver. He's not receiving the bell either. It's okay. They don't want us to win, but we'll continue pushing this line forward, looking like Spartans, like 300 cryptomaniac boomers. By the end of the year, I'm making sure that all you guys are eating healthy out there, making sure you're pushing more weight on the barbell. I don't want you doing 15, 20 reps. I need 5 good reps of some heavy weight out there, just in case those powers that be are trying to push the line back on you. I need you strong for the entire year out there. Kaboom to that. Kaboom that like button. Indeed, guys, touch the buttons for me, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell. We got some boomers here in the population. 14 watching. Cracky, I see you. Joey, I see you. Karan, I see you. Main Event, I see you. It looks like the boomers are starting to gather. Finally, we have a little population. Let's talk about this article over here on CoinGate.com. Bitcoin bull rally, CEO, traders, and analysts, everyone is freaking bullish right now, says the article out here. And they got the bull salivating for you maniacs. Bitcoin and crypto market will be soon welcoming a bull run, according to the industry experts. From Binance CEO, popular crypto trader Bitcoin Dad, to analyst Matty Greenspan and Ray Nooner, everybody is pointing towards a bull run on the horizon out there. So it looks like some of these people, I've never heard of Bitcoin Dad or Matty Greenspan, but apparently I should, because they're talking about him on CoinGate, and they're saying it's bullish, so I like the positive energy. Bitcoin bulls on its way to enter the crypto space. Bitcoin still maintaining the stability at 65 at the time of writing, with the market cap of 113 bill. Bitcoin has been trading at 65.36. You can see some of these charts out here. And they also listed some of the bullish tweets by guys like the CEO of Binance. He says, blockchain crypto is not going away. He tweeted earlier today. Then take a 5 to 10 year horizon and think about where it will be. He also says biddle and hodl to that. So that looks like a new term that he's trying to push there. Biddle instead of building. Let's see if that sticks out there. Kaboom to Roger Oliver out there. Sniper in the field, dropping a little fiat. I appreciate you, Roger Oliver, dropping a little fiat off the ceilings out here. He says Bitcoin at 200K in 2023. Please, says Roger Oliver. I'll take it. I'll take it at 200K. I'm trying to get that over that 20K hurdle, that 50K hurdle, that 100K hurdle, that $1 trillion market cap worldwide hurdle. But I'm not a non-believer. I'll tell you that. I'm not a non-believer when it comes to these big prices that some of these guys are throwing around. Some are saying 100K, 250K. I even shared yesterday. Some people are talking about even $1 million Bitcoin. If you want that information, it's in the last video. Not that I think that it's going to run up to $1 million, but there's people out there, chart analysts, that are saying perhaps just maybe this thing could kaboom like no other. And be prepared. Always have one in the chamber. This thing could go north or south. And that's the way the boomers behave. They're ready, locked and loaded with their sniper scope, their muskets out there. and ready to shoot at whatever moves. Joey Alex is buying more bits, champ. Indeed, more bits, more kaboom. Just throw little bits off the ceiling here. Indeed. Revolutionist says the fiat US dollar is in major trouble, and I think Ripple is their escape plan to jump ship. Now, we just talked about that out there. Ripple apparently is in bed talking with the Trump administration. And, you know, they're looking more into Ripple. Apparently, somebody here is feeling some type of way that the Chinese have silently been mining the majority of the Bitcoin on that side of the globe. Now, let this be a catalyst, a motivational force to bring back more work, more proof of work here to the States so that we can compete with the globe and worldwide out here. We don't need Ripple. There is no proof of work on that chain. It's a funny bunny out there. Hopefully somebody will tell the administration how much of a fraud that blockchain appears to be. Shout out to Bit Papa, I see you. Shout out to Cracky916 and P6N. It looks like I need to show your comment here because you put a little trigger word in there that YouTube doesn't like. But no sweat. I showed that comment for you. BitPapa says Chinese own most of the ETH hash as well. I don't have any Ripple, says Roger Oliver, and neither do I, Roger. Matty Greenspan tweeted, just allocated 16% of his portfolio on crypto. I'm so freaking bullish right now. So he is the senior analyst at eToro, Matty Greenspan. So he's really bullish. And then a popular cryptocurrency trader, Bitcoin Dad, he's tweeting this meme out here. He says, man your battle stations, well rested after the downtrend, and now a lot of altcoins are setting up for some big moves. It's close. Let me take out the coin so you guys can see the meme out here and take out all these other things. So Bitcoin Dad is bullish. Randy Nooner, crypto man, he says, backed TD Ameritrade, Passport Capital, Yale Endowment, Fidelity, BlackRock, New York Stock Exchange, Goldman's. You really think they are investing in this space with $200 billion in mind? They know it's very temporary and that over $1 trillion is coming soon, says Randy Nooner, CNBC's crypto trader host. Now, you know, I'm not really pointing to the CNBC as a opinion that we should be following, but here it is. They apparently are bullish here. So, you know, I don't like it when CNBC starts saying all these things that they said short on Sunday, and then you saw what happened on Monday, a kaboom. Do you think the Bitcoin rally is coming soon? Share your thoughts in the population of the chat box. I have this entire article linked down below. Shout out to the author, Anjali Tiagi, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. 0x is looking bullish out there. Indeed. Let's check out the price of 0x. Big Papa's mentioning that 0x, a decentralized exchange. Now, they've been recently listed on Coinbase. 0x is actually dumping today, but it did kaboom yesterday. And it's looking good. I mean, it's on an upward trend. It just, you know, lost some weight compared to yesterday, but I wouldn't discount this coin. It's actually heavily on the volume trading these past couple days. Let's check out this article over here on ccn.com. Bitcoin breakout, only a matter of time, says the analyst out here. Only a matter of time, bolstered by stable trading volume, growing network activity, and increasing validation on Wall Street. The Bitcoin price could be on the brink of a major move to the upside. Writing in this daily market commentary made available to CCN. Now, they also mention eToro senior market analyst Matty Greenspan said that the stars continue to align for a potential Bitcoin rally. The stars are continuing to align for a potential Bitcoin rally, making it increasingly likely that most prominent cryptocurrency will soon break out of its holding pattern. Okay, so you can see that they're also talking about Matty Greenspan's bullish tweets out there. He's saying it's only a matter of time. I'll tell you this. I'm not believing it. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know. I think that there's too much right now, I don't mean to be bearish or to spread any FUD. Of course not. I mean, I'm holding the line here between 6 and 8, but I'm not believing the hype. It seems like too many people right now are saying freaking bullish, and I think we may be trading sideways as these people say freaking bullish. Now, at the same time, I don't think that the price is going to go down any lower. I think that we are where we are. If anything, we may go into the $7,000 range, but will we see 10K by the end of the year? I hope so, but I wouldn't be surprised if we fall short. Okay, it looks to me like I agree with Mike Novogratz out there at a Galaxy Digital that it's going to take some time, at least Q1 or Q2 of 2019 before the prices start beefing up out there. Revolutionist loves the sideways market, and that's because he's a boomer out there and he understands what an opportunity this is to accumulate more bits. Let's check out the charts. Let's check out the technicals here and see if Bitcoin is still signaling a buy here by TradingView's technicals. Bitcoin crypto chart here signaling a buy. 12 signals for buy, 9 neutral, and 5 say sell. I shared this article here, Bitcoin to 1 million by Crypto Maniac, and you can see that there's hella bullish posts out here, and you know, the majority of the population seems to think that, you know, things are just only a matter of time. And I'll tell you, I think the matter of time is coming, but I think that, like I said, we're going to have to wait a little bit. Maybe one last bear versus bulls battle by the end of the year. Maybe we'll fall short of 10,000. Hopefully we'll go over 10K. But somewhere around that 10K marker out there, boomers, I feel like there's going to be a sell-off and a little bit of a battle there to go over that hurdle. Not before we go to 15 and 20K. I believe that could very well happen in 2019, Q1 or Q2. We need a dip to collect, says Two Tacos. This has been the dip. This has been the dip this entire almost year, the majority of the summer. I mean, I think this has been a great opportunity. Some of the boomers out there, or really some of the funny bunnies, really, have been waiting for a sub $5,000 Bitcoin this entire year. And I told you guys I didn't believe it was going to happen. And at this point, I think we're going to be holding the lines trading sideways like Revolutionist enjoys. TA says dip coming first before bull run, says Koran. Okay, Matrix AI is making major moves. They have a working product and a hard wallet coming, says BitPapa. Thanks for letting us know. The Revolutionist says, Champ, did you check out Pundi X? It sounds funny bunny, but I have a bag as they actually have working products. No, I have not checked out Pundi X. I mentioned before that just the name sounds funny bunny, but I haven't looked into it, so it may very well be a boomer. So there's something I have to do the knowledge on. Thanks for reminding me there, Revolutionist. When back launch date, kaboom, says Cracky916. I don't know the exact date out there, Cracky. Cracky's asking about Backed, that platform that is backed up by ICE, the people that own NASDAQ. They're about to launch the platform sometime in November. I don't have a hard date out there, but apparently they're going to be up and running before, you know, the new year out there. So people expect a boom like no other. I don't know. I think since people, everybody's expecting and it's everybody's freaking bullish, we've noticed that usually Bitcoin takes the contrarian route opposed to the mainstream. Shout out to Chris Smith. He says, what's up, champ? Kaboom to you. Shout out to Derek McLean, another high-ranking official there, shooting at whatever moves in the foxholes. I think a kaboom will start mid-2019, says Lucian Bobak. Then that very well may be true. At this point, mid-2019, you know, second quarter, maybe the ending of the first quarter, second quarter, 2019 seems a lot more feasible than the end of the year does right now. I think everybody's expecting for a bull run at the end of the year. And at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to be trading sideways. Perhaps we'll go up to 75, but we'll stay around, you know, between, you know, 6 and 8. Chris Smith thinks the kaboom's weeks away. No joke. Well, we're here, Chris, and we're waiting. We always got one in the chamber. We're locked and loaded. The boomers are on the line. We did a sneak attack early Monday morning. We had a run up till 7,000. I saw the boomers like Derek, like Cracky, like Revolutionists, like Bit Papa out there shooting at whatever moves, and it caught me by surprise. I had to jump on the field, grab my musket, my sniper rifle, and catch you guys back out there. So, you know, you may be very well be right out there, Chris. You never know when the boomers will plan a sneak attack out there. But I think a coordinated effort won't happen till 2019. We'll see something, you know, back to a 20K all-time high. But listen, I'll take it. I'm waiting patiently out here with the boomers. Zoot says, what's your opinion on DGTX? And that's Digitex Futures. I don't know much about that. Let me make sure I'm correct with that. But someone asked me about that before, and I know it was dumping. Digitex Futures, exactly. You know, I haven't looked into this. You know, it's ranked 69. It's came into the top 100 recently, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'd be careful with these baby bear altcoins that just run into the top 100 all of a sudden. They could be funny bunny, but I don't know with this one particularly. I haven't done my research, so I just don't know. The longer the sideways trading, the higher it will go during the bull run. I absolutely agree with that, Derek. Absolutely. Good morning to McLovin. Kaboom to you. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Champagne? Keep it flowing, bro. Indeed, McLovin, we're out here. We're out here booming daily. And, you know, like Chris believes that the kaboom's weeks away. And even if it's not weeks away, guys like McLovin, like Derek, McLean, Lucian, and Revolutionists, they're going to be in the foxholes, whether things are up or down or side to side. We're out here pushing the line forward, okay, holding the ground. Kaboom! To Bit Papa, just threw $2 there in the population of the chat box. I appreciate it, Bit Papa. The super chat is open for you guys to drop a little bit of fiat there. I invite you guys to drop $2. Everybody owes me $2 just because of Bit Papa and Roger Oliver always dropping the $2 as well. So everybody owes me $2. Super bullish, says McLovin. Freaking bullish is what they're saying, McLovin. Over here on CoinGate.com, Bitcoin Bull Rally, CEO, traders, analysts, everybody's freaking bullish. I shared this article. It's linked down below so you could read it in its entirety, but they show tweets from the CEO of Binance. He says blockchain crypto is not going away. Take a 5 to 10, then take a 5 to 10 year horizon and think about where it will be. Biddle and hodl to that. So he's trying to do a new slang here at biddle. I don't know if that's short for building, but let's see if that sticks. Matty Greenspan, the senior analyst at eToro, he says just allocated another 16% of his portfolio on crypto. He is so freaking bullish right now. You can see this meme over there by Bitcoin Dad. He says well rested after the downtrend. Now a lot of altcoins are setting up for some big moves. And then Ran Nooner, CNBC crypto trading host, he says back TD Ameritrade, Passport Capital, Yale Endowment, Fidelity, BlackRock, New York Stock Exchange, Goldman's. You really think they're investing in a space with $200 billion in mind? They know it's very temporary and that over $1 trillion is coming soon. And I seem to disagree with most of the CNBC's stances out there, but it seems like, you know, I can't disagree with this. You think that all these guys are coming in just for a $200 billion pie? Or are they expecting over $1 trillion soon? And, you know, these big names, TD, Backed, Passport, Yale, they deal in markets that are way over 200 billion. So let's see if they expect more money, more bits, and more kabooms to come into the scene. Let me drop a little coins on you guys. Also, I shared this article over there on what's that? CCN.com. It's Bitcoin Breakout, only a matter of time. They also quote eToro senior analyst Matty Greenspan. He says it's only a matter of time. Now, how long is that time? I would agree with Lucian Boba. Kaboom to Chris Smith with a $20. The dub. I appreciate that, Chris Smith. $20. I've never seen you before here in the population, but welcome. You're earning your ranks already, shooting at whatever moves out there. $20 by Chris Smith, upping the ante on guys out here. Everybody owes me 20 now because Chris just dropped 20 in the population. I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. More bits. Let me drop a little bit of fiat there. More bits, and more kabooms. Another kaboom for you out there. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. Which coins are your top 5, champ? That one's changing, but I'll say Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Okay, and then I'll look at the altcoins after. You know, the baby bear altcoins I flirt with out there, but my number 1 is Bitcoin. So I'll say that's my top 5. And if you've been tuning into the broadcast, you know I'm into other coins like EOS, like Monero, even Ethereum, Litecoin. I like the blue chippers. And I'm definitely bullish on Cardano. Guys like Revolutionists are here mining Bitcoin daily and swapping it out for Cardano. So, you know, talk to Revolutionist. He's bullish on Cardano. I was just thinking of getting a nickel bag just to ride the train with him just because he's so bullish. Original Copy says, Wizard of Oz vid was fantastic. Thank you, Copy. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I had mentioned it in a broadcast before about the Wizard of Ounces and the hidden symbolism. And when I came back, some of the boomers told me what, you know, that they didn't know about that and that it was really good. So I decided to do a whole video dedicated to that. It's called NPCs, Non-Playable Characters, and the Hidden Symbolism Behind the Wizard of Oz. It's one of the last videos that I did. I encourage you guys to check it out. Thanks again to Chris Smith for dropping 20 there in the population of the super chat. I appreciate you, Chris. Good morning, Champagne. Wizard of Oz Viz was some fantastic. I'm very bullish in several alts, refueling my portfolio. What is your feeling, guys? Says Zoot. You know, I think I'm not super bullish like all these articles out here, Zoot. I would say that we're going to be trading sideways, but that's a good thing. It will be an accumulation period. Chris Smith said, Champ, I've been watching you for a while, and we chatted about legumes in one of your live streams. Remember, I prefer Ninja, says Chris Smith. I don't remember the Ninja name or the Ninja handle. I know we've talked about food a bunch of times in this broadcast, but we do broadcast every single day. And when you're on stage, it's like, you know, it's not like a normal conversation. But I'll definitely remember you now, Chris Smith, with that 20. I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks again. Bit Papa says, bark, 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 Toto. Indeed, in Toto. Toto is Latin for all together, and it's Toto that exposes the wizard for the fraud and con man that he is. And hopefully in total, with the population of the chat box here, we can expose the Federal Reserve and the legacy financial system and Ripple and all those funny bunny blockchains that are not truly blockchains. Proof of work, proof of stake. We need something behind it, a real stake behind it, some real proof behind it. Shout out to Chris again. Bit Papa said Chris is a ninja sniper indeed. Indeed. Check out the articles that I have linked down below. We've been talking about this freaking bullish rally right now. Everyone is freaking bullish. And I'm always bullish. But I'm going to say that I'm patient. I do believe that it's going to take a little bit more patience out there to reach these all-time highs. And, you know, if we fall short this year, 2018, and we don't go back to $20,000, that's not a problem. I'm definitely expecting that kaboom to come 2019 or right before that halving occurs, 2020. Which Bitcoin mining site would you suggest, bro, says Zoot. If you're into Bitcoin mining, you need to get your own hardware. Those other sites that mine for you, there's been some, most of them have been funny bunny. There's been some that are okay. But, you know, if you want to get into mining, maybe talk to Revolutionist. He has a Z9 mini miner that he got from Bitmain, and he's making about $14 is what he's saying out there. So me personally, I don't have any hardware out there, but you may want to look into getting some of those miners before the tariffs go up, because apparently the administration here in the States is going to go ahead and start taxing the Chinese. Bitmain is going to be affected. You know, they're going to tax as much as 27%, I've heard, on some of those hardware imports. Electronium's making move, champs. Don't sleep on the creep. I'm convinced the virtual mining is just mini nodes, and the mining makes it official. Okay. There's been some bulls there with the Electronium. Now, we've been on the train off and on, and we're not on it right now, but, you know, I'm not negative when it comes to it. Kaboom to Double X. I see you, Double X. I used to online mining, and it was mostly a scam, says Revolutionist. So yeah, there you go. Mostly, you know, the online mining is probably not going to be as good as the hardware mining. You may want to look at the ant miners, the Z9s, or if you would like to mine with graphic cards, there's other cryptocurrencies that you can mine with graphic cards at home. Shout out to Impatient Potato. He's in the population. I see you, Potato. Chris Smith says, where do you think Digibyte is going? I think it's going to hang around for a while. You know, there's a lot of shillers out there when it comes to Digibyte. I like Digibyte. I think it works as a peer-to-peer electronic cash, but it does have competition that has higher market cap. You got Bitcoin Cash, you got Litecoin, and you even got Monero out there. So let's see, you know, which coin is really going to serve that demand, that peer-to-peer fast transactions. So how would you mine without hardware? Any sites you like, says Zoot. I'm not sure right now. I haven't been doing the research on those sites at the moment. You know, those things change. I use MinerGate to mine Monero. It works good, says Roger Oliver. Okay, okay. I wish I could spend the money I pay every month for student loans and buy crypto instead, says Derek McLean. You know, you should be buying a little bit, in my opinion. You know, maybe it's not as much as you're paying for your student loans, but even if it's a little bit, when I remember when I was dollar cost averaging Ethereum, back when Ethereum first came onto Coinbase. This is maybe 2016, 2015, maybe, you know, I don't know, sometime maybe 2015. I was getting very small, 10 here, $20 there, just throwing a little bit, you know, and kaboom, Ethereum really gained that weight. So that was a good move. Revolutionist says that 3 Z9 miners only pay me 14 per day. You're best investing directly into the coins and holding, but it's your choice, says Revolutionist. So how would you mine without hardware? Any sites that you like? We just mentioned that. Zoo, you may also want to look at Electroneum. I mean, there's virtual mining with Electroneum on your smartphone, and BitPapa seems to like it. You know, you could check that out and, you know, do the research. Again, don't take my, you know, my statements as advice. Take them as just my personal opinion out there. You know, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. So make sure that you do the research out there. But, you know, you may want to check Electroneum if you don't want to mine with specific hardware that's a virtual mining experience. 3 Z9 minis pay about $5,100 per year. And if I'm not mistaken, Revolution has paid about $800 per Z9. So it seems like you're going to have some sort of profit, at least. You're going to get your money back and get some. So you'll be a net positive. Cohen Albert says that Genesis Mining is doing a fair payout. I run the equal amount of hashing power at home and getting the same payout. Yeah, we've talked about Genesis before, and you know, Genesis has in the past been good and bad. There's been points where Genesis stops paying because of I don't know what kind of problems, and then other points that they pay. So you know, it's something that we were talking about before, but you know, ever since you know, Genesis stopped paying at one period, we ignored it. I used to find Bitcoin blocks so easy on Solo Nice Hash back in the days. I miss those days, says Chris Smith. Indeed. When I first got the 3 Z9 miners, they were paying $28 per day, but slowly dropping. Yeah, it's probably because the hash power or the difficulty has increased. There's more computers online that you're competing with. BitPapa does not buy Electroneum, but he mines it virtually, and it pays better than 90% of Bitmain's miner with 5 cell phones. 3 are broken. All right, indeed. So you guys might want to check that out, according to BitPapa. No notification, says Dolphin134. Kaboom the Dolphin. Another one of our high-ranking officials there in the population of the chat box. Dolphin, I don't know what to tell you. It seems like you're not the only one. BitPapa hasn't gotten his notification either. And it took a while for the boomers to find the live stream today. I did a live stream yesterday, and I did it from a Google Chat. So I was using another computer to check the chat box, and I was searching for my video on another computer, and I couldn't find it while I was live. It took a long time. I was going to my own channel, the Champagne Crypto channel, and it wasn't popping up. So that is what it is. The Wizard of Oz doesn't like your Oz video, apparently, says Big Papa. That may be the case out there. I just saw it by chance on YouTube, says Impatient Potato. So there you go. You're lucky. Don't worry, crypto. Don't worry, Crypto Daddy. I'm just looking for Bitcoin mining. Genesis the only way. I'll say this: when it comes to cloud mining and stuff, Genesis seems to be the one that's been around the longest, that has the most legitimacy. Although they've acted funny bunny in the past as well. Gotta go trade. Talk to you later, champ. Kaboom to Chris Smith out there. Everybody owes me 20 because Chris dropped 20 there in the population. Thanks again, Chris. Have a great day. Bit Papa says shadow soy out there. It looks like we have been shadow banned by some of the soy boys there on the MSM media. But that's what it is, guys. We're not, complaining. I'm just letting you guys know it's up to you guys to go to the channel and go and find the good information on your own. You can't expect the YouTube to give you a notification. You can't expect Big Brother to give you a pat on the back and let you know it's going to be okay. You got to find that info. You got to do it on your own. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says he regrets calling Bitcoin a fraud, says Double X there in the population of the chat box. Yeah, and while he was calling it a fraud, JP Morgan was buying and buying and buying on the order book. So this guy doesn't regret anything. He's a con man, acting like one apparently, or arguably. But, I don't know him personally, so, I don't know. The Revolutionist says, I lost money on Genesis mining. Okay, there you go. So some people have been positive when it comes to Genesis. Other people are negative. So that's why I'm not focusing on those cloud minings. I think that it's going to come to mining. You're going to need to use your own equipment. The new GMO soy grows in the shadow, apparently. Jamie Demon is a shadow soy boy, says Big Papa. All right, guys. I see you guys are not fond of the suits out there. Smooth Operator says too many bullish charts on TradingView. I'm asking myself if we're in the bull trap, says Smooth Operator. Smooth, I'm going to have to agree with you out there. If you've just tuned into the broadcast, Champagne is always bullish out there, but I'm questioning whether too many people are bullish right now and saying things are about to kaboom. I'm not believing it out there, Smooth. I'm not believing it. I'm always positive, but when it comes to these particular sentiments that we're feeling this week, I think people are a little bit too bullish. I don't know if it's gonna follow the path that some are predicting. I believe that we're gonna trade sideways. I think we're gonna trade sideways. I don't think that things are gonna go soft though. I believe we're going to be trading sideways. Kaboom to King Cam. $5 for every time I catch the live. King Cam, I appreciate you, King Cam. Always $5 there in the population. You guys owe me at least $5 because King Cam's dropping $5. Big Papa dropped $2. We got Roger Oliver dropping $2. And we had Chris Smith show up. Everybody here dropped $20 on the population. So at minimum, I would say you guys need to have 5 on it now. King Cam just helped the ante. I appreciate it, King Cam. Another one of our high-ranking officials out there in the foxhole shooting at whatever moves. Good morning to you, King Cam, and thank you. Smooth Operator says, I was afraid you're going to bash me again. Glad that we agree finally. Smooth, I always keep it 1,000 with you, Smooth. You know how I am. I always... I always tell you exactly how I'm feeling out there. I think that a little too bullish today. I think that too many articles are saying bullish, bullish, bullish. And, I'm not sure if that's actually the case. Now, again, I don't want to sound like the fudster because I don't think the price is going to go down. I mean, we may even go to 7,000. But that's what it is. Kaboom to Original Copy. He has 199 out there. I appreciate it, Copy. Thank you. And then kaboom to Revolutionist, matching King Cam's $5. Kaboom to Revolutionist. Cardano will buy me a castle, says Revolutionist. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It's always the same boomers out here that are showing love. It seems like the rest of you guys are broke. Revolutionist got 5 on it. Copy's got 2 on it. King Cam's got 5 on it. Roger Oliver's got 2. Big Papa's got 2. Chris Smith's got 20 out there. So you guys better up the ante out there. You're getting showed up by some of the boomers there in the population. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you maniacs. It's the highlight of my day. And you guys know I've been doing these live broadcasts before the Super Chat even existed. So it's not about the Super Chat. It's about that energy that you guys give me here daily. But, you know, I'm not going to deny a little bit of gratuity. I appreciate you maniacs. Shout out to Roger Oliver, Bit Papa. How do I change the slider? I don't know why it sends $1.99. It's all good copy. I appreciate you. Derek McLean says he's broke because his parents started charging him rent. I hate that. Well, apparently, you know, eventually you're going to have to pay your own way out there, Derek. So don't be mad at your parents. Perhaps maybe it's time to start thinking of, you know, saving and going on your own way out there, Derek. We send our positive energy to you, and I appreciate you in the population, regardless whether you got $1.99 or not. We got to fund the energy. The energy isn't free out there, says Bit Papa. Thank you, Bit Papa, letting the boomers know. Definitely, especially on these semi-bear markets out there, you know, I can take a little bit of fiat. I mean, definitely it helps out the Baby Champagne Formula Fund. Indeed. I swear, man, I was thinking the only way we will go below 6,000 if Tether blows up, and looking at it now losing value in the last couple of days, I'm a bit worried. Says Smooth Operator. I think that we kind of already experienced what, you know, a semi breakdown with Tether would look like. And it will affect Bitcoin positively, is what I think. I think if Tether starts crumbling, more people will jump into Bitcoin. And it may be a good thing, actually. If Tether blows up, I think people will run into Bitcoin because they'll be, you know, scrambling like they're scared. Roger Oliver says, if Bolsonaro wins the presidential election in Brazil on October 28th, I will donate $50 to Baby Champagne. Shout out to Roger Oliver. I appreciate you, Roger. One of the first guys that really started dropping fiat there in the bucket and letting the boomers know that it's okay to drop a little gratuity there. I appreciate you, Roger. And let's hope Bolsonaro wins just for the 50 out there. I don't know much about him. I do know that he's a nationalist, national populist, if I'm not mistaken, similar to Trump out there in Brazil. So let's see if he wins. Derek McLean, get some Cardano and buy a castle, says the revolutionist. All right. Zoot says, wish I could drop service not available in my country. Sorry, bro. Next time. It's all good, Zoot. Thanks for tuning in anyway. Roger Oliver says that Bolsonaro is the Brazilian Trump. Yeah, so we hear. I haven't listened to what he has to say, and I haven't tuned into him because, frankly, Brazil is not my problem. You know, we're focused on our cleaning up our own house out there, but we send our positive energy over there to Brazil, and hopefully they can handle whatever they need to handle. We got 35 here in the population of the chat box. We've been streaming for about 41 minutes. I'll go ahead and take a few more comments, questions. I'll take a few more super chats if you guys are feeling so gratuitous. But thanks again to all the boomers that drop a little fee out there in the population of the chat box. Champagne appreciates you maniacs. Bit Papa says he was in the Bahamas the other day during a stream and I couldn't super chat either. Okay, so apparently people in other countries may be having issues there trying to access the super chat button. It's all good. You know, maybe next time. You know, maybe next time. It's all good. You know, you guys owe me 2. You guys owe me 5. Let's up it. You guys owe me 5. Maybe next time you guys will drop 5 on it. It's all good. Hit the like, says Double X. Indeed, Double X, a Digibyte Schiller, and we welcome him to the population of the chat box. Other people have been talking about Digibyte out here, Double X. What do you think? Is it going to be booming? I know you think it's the king of all crypto. You know, I'm not mad at Digibyte out there. I'm not mad at Digibyte. Revolutionist says, I don't vote for no one. I'm my own king, just waiting to buy my castle. Shout out to Revolutionist. Definitely thinking independently, being an independent boomer out there. Kaboom to Roger Oliver, another 2 euros, or I think that's euros. 2 euros in the population of the chat box. Voila, he says. Roger, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Another sniper out there. Roger, always dropping at least 2 in all the live streams. The most gratuitous boomer worldwide. Thank you. Cliff Martin says, champ, better late than never. Got to watch from the start. Quality content for the boomers. Welcome here to Cliff. Cliff, we've been talking about it the whole stream, how all the boomers here have been coming in to the population. Say, champ, I'm not getting notifications. You're not coming up on my feed. What's going on? And I'm glad that you finally caught us here, even if it's later than, even if it's late, you know. Rewind, catch the good crypto word, but we appreciate you out there, Cliff Martin. Welcome. we're about to start tuning down out here. So indeed, Digibyte says Double X. Yeah, we're tuned into those bulls in the population there that are Digibyte bulls. We're tuned into those Digibyte bullish, those Digimaniacs. I'm trying to come up with a word. Digibiters? No, I don't like that. You know, Digibeasts maybe. But I see you guys out there. I got to go to work. Peace Champ says Bit Papa. Indeed. Have a good one, Bit Papa. I think it's enough for today, guys. We've been on for 45 minutes. The energy's good. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Guys, make sure you check out the Wizard of Ounces video that I did out there. It's specifically the title is NPCs and the Hidden Symbolism Behind the Wizard of Oz. Make sure you guys check out that video. I enjoyed that video myself. Champ, what's your opinion on PAX stablecoin, says Smooth Operator. You know, I don't know much about PAX. I'm going to be honest with you, so I can't, you know, praise it or bash it. But generally, I'm not on the train of stablecoins. I don't care for stablecoins. I think stablecoins are funny bunny. Generally. Derek McLean says, hopefully the Brazilian president exports those beautiful girls here to the USA. All right. Roger Oliver says, me too. Bye, champ. Have a good day. Have a great day, Roger. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your energy. I appreciate you guys. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and tune out. Shout out to Roger, Derek, Revolutionist, and the rest of the boomers out there. Smooth, Cliff, Double X. All those, Derek, the rest of the boomers out there. I appreciate you, maniacs. I'm going to catch you guys. If not today, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.